Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for February the 9th, 2025, this Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday edition for the lower 48 United States. Thank you for listening. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel, The Weather Guru, for the latest interpretation of weather, news, as it becomes available for the lower 48. I appreciate your support. So looking at the maps here, first we're going to start with the climatic outlook for the next week and a half. And then we're going to get into some hazards, and then we're going to look into the 3-day outlook for the next several days here. So starting with Sunday here, this is valid for the next 6 to 10 days. So starting with today, Sunday, February 9th through Wednesday, February 19th, you can see that there's in blue here, this is outlining the below average temperatures climatically that we're going to be seeing here. Temperatures anywhere on the order of 5 to 15 to even 20 degrees below average in this dark blue here in the upper Midwest here. So this means that the jet stream is going to be dipping south out of Canada directly north, providing that cold air. So winter is not done yet in February here. Winter is still going to be coming on strong here. So by Wednesday, by late Tuesday and Wednesday night, you're going to be noticing these changes in the upper Midwest. Anybody from Duluth, Minnesota, International Falls, down through Minneapolis, St. Paul, over toward Rice Lake, Wisconsin, down through Dubuque, Iowa, Iowa City, over towards Omaha, Nebraska, places like that, up the I-29 corridor, Fargo, Pierre, South Dakota, and the Black Hills, over toward Big Sky Country, Montana. This is going to dip all the way south toward Kansas City, Missouri, and all just St. Louis. All these areas are on the I-70 corridor. Again, you're going to be in below average Chicago, South Bend, Indiana, Grand Rapids, Detroit, Kalamazoo, Bad Axe, up to the UP of Michigan, all these areas over into the Northeast as well. In New England states, it's going to be well below average, up 10 or order of 10 to 15 degrees below average in the next 6 to 10 days here. It's going to be warm down south here in the Texas Red River Valley, the Big Bend Valley here, from El Paso, Marfa, Fort Stockton, down to Corpus Christi, Harlingen, Texas, and down toward Laredo, Texas, and the areas along the border there. And then also toward the southern tier of the country, obviously Miami, the Keys, Fort Lauderdale, Jupiter, Naples, Fort Myers Beach, Tampa, Clearwater, St. Pete, those areas, Orlando, even inland up toward Daytona Beach, Jacksonville, and over towards Gainesville, and those areas over towards the I-10, I-75 area. You're going to be above average, obviously, in the peninsula of Florida, and the Panhandle, you'll be normal, and always normal along the Gulf Coast as well, from Savannah to Charleston, up towards Raleigh, Durham, and those areas will be at normal temperatures here. So looking at that, the National Service hazards, we don't have many hazards today. We just have the current hazards in the Mid-Atlantic, which is going to be for winter storm watch. We heard that winter storm watch is going to provide a shot of snow on Tuesday. This is for Tuesday. You're going to get that snow that's going to come in there, and it's going to provide snow on the order of 2 to 4 inches anywhere from Philadelphia to Baltimore to D.C. to Richmond to Roanoke, back toward Charleston and Beckley, West Virginia, and over toward the Plains states here. It's going to be coming out of the Plains here, so Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Eastern Kentucky, and it'll be coming into the Mid-Atlantic states here on Tuesday. But for today, we just have those winter storm watches issued in advance for the storm coming on Tuesday in blue. And then out west, we have purple warnings. There's freeze warnings here. This is going to be in effect for the I-99, the Highway 99, west of Highway 99 here, west of I-5 here. So if you're coming along, say, south of the Bay Area, anywhere from Palo Alto, let's say Tracy, Stockton, California, down south there toward Bakersfield, Fresno, and the southern San Joaquin Valley, maybe Contra Costa, those areas there, Marin counties, those areas, the east of the Bay Area, I should say, rather. Freeze warnings in effect also for Coos Bay, Oregon. So this is what we have going on here. Other than that, it looks pretty great. A beautiful Sunday, sunny, cool, but beautiful. Looking at the National Weather Service current surface map that we have here for February Tuesday, is going to be for Tuesday once again, the big day, February the 11th, and into Wednesday. You can see snow in the white and the pink purple denoted mixed precipitation here, specifically freezing rain with that pink extending from Oklahoma City, Tulsa, back towards Little Rock and the Ozarks, over towards Kentucky, and into the Piedmont of Virginia and the Piedmont of North Carolina. Now, what's interesting is we're going to have heavy rain and flash flooding possible. So if you're coming along I-20 there, I-20 59 there, anywhere from Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Jackson, Mississippi, back towards Shreveport and Alexandria and Texarkana, this is where heavy rain and flash flooding is possible in this zone. Is they're going to get training. Storms are going to be running over each other for several hours here, anywhere always up to just below Nashville. So if you come along 65 from Huntsville to Nashville, Columbia, Tennessee, maybe you're going towards I-40, that junction between Chattanooga up towards Knoxville. That area there is included in there, as well as upstate South Carolina, mountains of northern Georgia there, 75 to Chattanooga, and as well as Asheville, North Carolina. Those areas are going to put heavy rains and flash flooding as possible on Tuesday into Wednesday as the system advances. So you're going to get heavy rain in the south, thunderstorms in the south as well along the solid frontal boundary here, anywhere from Dallas-Fort Worth down to Houston, New Orleans, Lake Charles, Biloxi, Gulfport, Mississippi. Those areas are going to experience heavy rain and thunderstorms here as well. Some may be on the severe side. And then on the northern tier of that, we have snow all in there from the Mason-Dixon line, the Maryland-PA line, up into Philadelphia, Trenton, New Jersey, New York City, Rhode Island, Connecticut as well, and you're going to get in some along the Great Lakes too as well. There's an area of heavy snow possible in Kansas here. This is for extending north of Topeka and Wichita, Kansas, back toward the Colorado border. So if you come along 70 there in Kansas, be very careful on Tuesday because heavy snow is possible to note in this gray and white shading here. Out west looks great, just a little Pineapple Express of moisture coming in once again from San Diego, Tijuana border up toward the coast here to just south of San Francisco Bay Area. Typical for this time of year, so they need the rain because the dry season for them starts in another 2 months here in April. So soak it up. Now looking at tomorrow's forecast for Monday, February 10th, and the Tuesday, you can see snow is going to be spreading into the Central Plains. And also snow will be spreading on the top side there as that cold air begins its dive. As I showed you in the beginning, the cold air from Canada is beginning its dive, and the little clipper system is going to come in and bring snow. Nowhere, nothing that you can't handle. Maybe on the order of 1 to 3 inches, anywhere from Denver, Colorado, up to Cheyenne, and then back across the Dakotas into the plains, high plains of Iowa, Missouri, and Illinois there. And then rain on the backside there, on the south side, I should say. And that's going to provide some opportunities for some mixing there along the boundary there. So there could be some freezing rain possible there in Fayetteville, Arkansas, Mountain Home, over toward Joplin, Missouri, maybe. And then over toward the central Appalachians there, south central Appalachians there, anywhere from Boone, North Carolina, up through the 81 corridor there, Roanoke once again, into the 77 corridor in West Virginia there, the Turnpike. You could get some freezing rain mixing there, freezing contact at the surface. So be very careful if you're traveling on those paths. And up north there, along Buffalo, Syracuse, typical areas, they get that lake effect zone of snow that's going to be going around the lakes here up into Ontario, Canada, for tomorrow, Monday, February 10th. Now, as we go into tonight, we're going to see some showers overspanned with this stalled boundary here and cold front boundary here. This is going to produce showers anywhere from Midland, Odessa, Texas, back toward Dallas-Fort Worth, Shreveport, Jackson, Birmingham, Atlanta, Charleston, upstate South Carolina, North Carolina, all of North Carolina are going to be producing rain. This is just scattered showers, nothing on the severe side for tonight as we go into tonight into Monday, February 10th. But just want to be cautious of that to slow down traffic. And these snow showers up here are going to be light in nature. Like I said, this is just a little trough, a little disturbance coming across the lakes. Just going to produce lake effect showers. Shouldn't accumulate the much, maybe 1 or 2 inches here. And this is going to be for everyone except the coastal areas of Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Boston. You're going to be mixing in with rain, so you won't get totally no snow out of this accumulation. So if you're from Boston, coming along 495, the Turnpike South, Massachusetts Turnpike South, from Quincy out toward Cape Cod, it's just going to be mixing with rain, so you're not going to get any accumulation of that. In Western Maryland, and into the highest elevations of West Virginia, you're going to get mixing there too as well. So no accumulations are expected there for that as well. Now, looking at the water vapor really quickly here, you can see denoted in orange, this dark orange. This is dry air, so beautiful weather here from Miami all the way up 95 to Jacksonville, back across the I-10 corridor, back up into the deep south. Beautiful weather extending from Nashville, Charlotte, back over to Greenville, Spartanburg, Columbia. All you guys have a nice weather today for the Super Bowl Sunday. It's up today. The water vapor showing clear skies in New Orleans, back over towards Dallas-Fort Worth, Houston looking good, El Paso back up towards Amarillo looking good. We have this streak of white here. There's a moisture that's coming in. These are just high-level clouds, cirrus clouds, providing just a little bit of moisture, but nothing crazy, into the Ohio Valley. So you folks in Columbus, Cincinnati, Lexington, Louisville, back toward Indianapolis and the Champaign, Illinois, and St. Louis, you're experiencing some overcast skies today, but nothing that shouldn't slow you down on the roads today for Sunday or Monday. And then we're going to have our next system out here in the west coming in with this dry air coming in, riding in here along the San Francisco Bay. That'll be our next system coming in Monday into Tuesday. That's going to bring some showers along the California coast here. So once again, this has been your Weather Guru outlook for Sunday into Monday, February 9th, February 10th, 2025. Enjoy your day in the lower 48, and I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for listening.